If you know Bastion from the X-Men 97 series on Disney+, which is really good, highly recommend it, his origin in the comics is actually quite different. I mean, the motivation is still there, but in his comic origin, there's magic and a portal of rebirth involved. I actually think the animated series origin is kind of better. That said, his card in Snap is a pretty nice nod to his comic book abilities. We'll get to that very soon, but first, who is Bastion? Well, in the comics, humanity has created a lot of mutant hunting tech in the history of the X-Men. There's Master Mold, a robot that can build mutant hunting sentinels, and then there's Nimrod, a highly advanced sentinel from the dystopian future of Days of Future Past. Well, at one point, Master Mold had absorbed Nimrod into its systems, and when it was fighting the X-Men, it got forced through a mystical gateway called the Siege Perilous. Passing through this portal offers the individual going through a chance at rebirth and transformation. So this combination of Master Mold and Nimrod going through this portal created this human sentinel hybrid with amnesia. He was adopted by a woman named Rose Gilberti and was given the name Sebastian Gilberti. And he very quickly fell in with the mutant-hating group, so much for rebirth and changing our ways, right? Bastion's prime directives, i.e. hunt down all mutants, was soon awakened, and he's become one of the deadliest enemies to mutant kind. His cybernetic makeup gives him superhuman attributes, the ability to command and control computer systems and sentinels, reconfigure tech and anything mechanical to use however he wants, like rebuilding himself or creating sentinels. He can fly, teleport, even time travel. He was eventually destroyed though when the X-Man Zorn sacrificed himself and used the black hole inside his head to swallow Bastion. In Marvel Snap, Bastion is a 4/3 with the ability, on reveal, add copies of your other cards here to your hand, set their costs to 2 and power to 3. Well, I mean, the very first archetype that comes to mind is Cerebro 3, right? You copy Cerebro, maybe Mystique, and whatever other 3 power card, and he gives you copies of those cards that are 2/3, which, by the way, are Sentinel stats. So I really like the nod to his lore here. Like, I totally want to make a Cerebro Sentinel deck, include Omega Sentinel as well, but too bad Nimrod kind of ruins the party. Beyond C3 though, I feel like he's versatile enough to go into several archetypes, but that 4 cost, ooh, that's gonna make him kind of expensive and clunky to play. Maybe there's synergy with Victoria Hand in a hand generation style deck, or making copies of ongoing cards like Captain Carter. Like, I'm really only looking at high impact cards that cost 3 or less, because realistically, you're not looking to copy Iron Man or Blue Marvel, because that's just too much work with ramp and whatnot. I think he's gonna be a fun card to cook with though, so expect to see him in many different types of decks, but primarily in C3.
I didn't ask for this either. To be born with this programming.
So what are your thoughts on Bastion? Let me know in the comments. By the way,